hair. If it looks weird, that's why, like, I can't. But I drawn up this project like a month or two ago to make for my boyfriend. He's graduating, or he's graduated now, and going to start work soon. And I don't know, he doesn't like a big to-do about it, but I thought of this idea randomly one night. And he doesn't have a place to keep his jewelry and his earrings and stuff, and he needs decor for his room, so I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna show like the supplies real quick. I have this picture frame. Originally I kind of wanted a black one, but all this inside is going to be black because it's going to be like a butterfly display case type thing. And there's little specks of black in here, so I think it'll work all right. I have to unwrap it obviously, but in here I just stuck all of the earrings and stuff because I don't want them to get lost. But I bought these over the past month or two. I'll take them out and show you what they are. I thought this was cute. I have a circuit board necklace of mine, and then I know he has one, but I thought an earring he'd probably wear more. He does like programming and coding and stuff, so I thought it'd be something he could wear. It's pretty nice. There was only one in this pack, so I just got one. Then I got these little flowers. I don't know what they are exactly, maybe tulips or something. I'll show them out of the pack, like probably at the end of the video when I put them in the thing. Got these star ones. I thought they'd just be good for casual wear. Pretty cool. These are bear earrings. They're already opened because I bought these for myself a while back, but I don't have pierced ears and I didn't want to convert these. So I asked if he wanted them. He said yeah, so we also have like an inside thing about bears, so thought they were cute. These are laptop earrings. I don't have a good way to show these, but they're wrapped up. I actually have another pair of these for sale on my Poshmark. These were also for sale, but I thought might as well give him one. I don't know if he'll want these, but yeah, kind of big. I got these little heart ones. They're just little hearts. They're pretty cute. I got these a while back, and I feel like he'd wear these, so. I thought I had more earrings to give, but I guess not, unless I misplaced them. But he has a good amount, so I don't want to give him like too many to fill up the cabinet, right? But these two things are not earrings. I have this keychain. It's in French. We both speak French all the time to each other. I took it 4 years, and I can't remember how many years he took it, but yeah, I thought I'd give him this. And then I couldn't decide which one because one of them was selling out, so I got him another one. I unwrapped this. It's got like a rather slick finish. I kind of like that. Looks decent. My plan is to take this out. I'm going to glue the glass to the frame, and then I'm going to use this little stand as the very back of it to hold it up on the desk. And then fill between that with an earring holder I'm going to make out of cardboard. So we'll see how it turns out. So I got this glue gun heating up. I just literally plugged it in. And I got this laying here, and I don't think I'm gonna need these tabs since I'm going to build a display case to set over this. And they're kind of in the way. I couldn't find my regular pliers, but I want to take these needle nose ones and pull it out, and then I'm gonna glue it. Just took them out. It looks a lot better as soon as that heats up, which it looks like it is. Yeah, I'm gonna glue this down right now. I got the glue in there. I got a little string here I gotta take off, but I gotta let that dry or unplug that so I don't waste my glue. I got like 2 glue sticks left, so I gotta wait for it to dry. I already glued it. And I think while I do that, I'm gonna draw the butterflies to go in this, and it'll be a good use of time. So I just like Googled real quick. I kind of like the way that's set up. I'm going to do monarch butterflies, I think, because I like kind of the autumn colors, right? The fall orange and such. But also his mom's favorite butterfly was monarch, he told me, before she passed away. So I feel like these would be a good one to choose. But I might add some other ones too, just depends. But yeah, I'm gonna make some of those. So this is the backing paper out of the picture frame. I brought it in here to size it so I can see like how many butterflies would fit and like what I want to do with it. I'm gonna draw them down here. So got a rough drawing. I think I'm gonna go over that in ink pen, and then I don't know if I can paint it though without it smearing, but yeah, that's the plan. So I got it drawn. I want to say monarchs are harder because like this is easy to do. It's just really time consuming, and I probably have like 5 to 10 of these to draw. I might draw like other ones like I mentioned to break it up so it looks kind of like, I don't know, different. Like think of like a bouquet of flowers, right? If they were all exactly the same, sometimes it doesn't look as cool, so I don't know. But also I don't want to like draw these all day. base, whatever. I'll paint this after I get a few more of them on the page. Just decided to draw that top one I see right there. Those are real butterflies. That's my little doodle bob. Okay, so there was a yellow and black butterfly scene, but I can't find it again. But I see this one with like the eyes on it. That's kind of cool. Should I make that to put in there? I think I need to make it. It's just too cool not to make. But I feel like I want to keep it. I'll make it for him. It's alright. Debating on drawing one of these, but I was looking and what is that? Like, who is this man? I got the second one drawn. This would be the yellow one, and then that's the monarch. I'm just placing them kind of apart so I can paint them. That's what I based it off of. I'll do more later. I have an errand to run. It's gotten dark now, so it's kind of shadowy in here, but this is the other one I just outlined real quick for like a drawing. It's a little smaller than the other two, but it's looking good. I've got this one drawn now. I like how it's a little smaller than the rest. I kind of like the placement of these, so I might think about that when I put them in there. Now I think I'm gonna reference this one and draw the eyeball one instead of that one. I just have a rough outline of this because I'm going to paint most of it, sadly. I think I'm gonna do one of these because it's cool but also easy. I'm trying to limit the black around the edges because I think I'm gonna put it up against a black background, but most of them are like that, so I think I'm gonna change my idea a little bit. This is the blue one I just drew. I roughly drew these real quick. I'm doing these, I forget what they're called, but I didn't draw these in yet because I think I'm just gonna paint them when I paint the rest of these because it's kind of easier maybe, except for the black one. I just finished drawing these. This is like the dark one, and then the light one. I have to paint them. I think this is all I need to do to fill up that little space, but if I need more, I'll do more. I should have did more monarchs. These are Madagascar diadems, I think. Pretty cool. I think they're actually way bigger than these, but I couldn't draw them that big so that they'd fit. I didn't film this one by one because I was just busy. I did this one, and then this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one. This one kind of turned out weird, but I'm gonna cut it out, so like it's alright. This is what it's looking like. Hopefully that'll look like butterflies. I don't know if you can tell too well, but I've cut all of them out. That's what they look like. I was about to move these, but look how real it looks in a way. Oh, this one's set in really well. I put them on the sheet of paper I showed you earlier, and this is kind of the general layout, I think. I'm not sure what color to put in the background because if I do black you won't be able to see some of them, and I have AstroTurf somewhere and I was thinking about that, but it's too thick, right? So I think I'm just going to paint it a really dark green. I almost hate to put them in a case because like I like when they move right? They look real like that, but maybe I can do something, I don't know. You can barely tell what I'm doing because I'm holding this kind of weird. I took this glass, I kind of traced it for the beveled edge on here. I cut that out, and then I gotta figure out the size for the sides and do that. I need 3/4 of an inch to cut out, but this red line is exactly that, so I can just follow the line, which is amazing. Thank you, box. These are the strips I've cut, and those are the backs I've cut. So I just glued and I got this box part built. This will be where the butterflies set in after I paint it. I set this on top of it to see what it'd look like. To be honest, in person, it looks rather good. Like, it looks like an actual display case. I'm gonna paint this that dark green, I think. Let it dry, and then I have to position these in there, even though that's like a smaller piece of paper, and line it up with this glass. I used this on my last deer project, I think. I couldn't find it for a minute. It wasn't up here with these, and I was like freaking out, but found it, going to paint this. I literally just painted this in green. It's a little lighter in person. If it doesn't darken, then I'll probably add a little black to it. I'll try a second coat or just wait for it to dry, but it's a little too green for my liking. I just want it not to be exactly black, so I might darken it. I repainted it because I didn't like the lighter green. I made it this darker green. I don't know what you call this. It's like a forest green, but the other one was forest green. I have a Victorian house, and this was one of the original paint colors to one of the walls, so Victorian green maybe. I don't know. It's almost black, but not. Still green, so it should contrast with the black on the butterflies still, but still be really dark to be in the display case. It'll show depth, is what I'm saying. I glued another one of these boxes, the same size basically, and then I just cut this to fit. I just eyeballed it so it sets down in there. I promise it does, see? And then I'm going to build a ledge for this to set on because this is going to have holes in it for the earrings to go. Something in the back to hold the earrings, basically. This is how I reinforced it. I made these little cardboard pieces and I just eyeballed them to be uniform. Got them all in there and I'm going to make like a little shelf to cover that so it's not ugly. And then paint it black. I just painted this black real quick. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is being covered, but I just wanted it not to show. So I've glued these little pieces in so there's a ledge and it doesn't look as ugly. I'll paint those black. And then while I was waiting on that to dry, I hole punched all these with like a nail. And then I'm going to paint this black. And then I kind of think this needs a little cutout at the bottom so you can open it and stuff. So I'll do that. So I just painted the edges of this black and it's going to dry. Then over here I got the back of this drying and then I'll flip it over and paint the front. So while that's drying, I just place these in here, kind of where I think they're going to be. Like, this is just that white piece of paper, but the green's underneath, and then I'm going to move it and glue it, I think. I think this is how they should be. So obviously I've glued these in here. I don't think I showed it, but I put a hinge here out of masking tape. I'll show you how it works later. I just painted this literally a second ago. My floor is noisy. I set this part down in here and I just painted the inside of the hinge. I literally look crazy because I just did these. These are little envelopes where all the earrings are in. I forgot to show me making these last night. I'd flip them over. I literally look crazy. I just glued the frame on. Looks like this, and then it had a gap around the edges. I thought dust could get in there and that'd be impossible to clean, right, because it's glued on. So I went around and sealed that with hot glue. It's looking pretty good. Then I have to put the back on. So this is what it looks like just sitting there. I glued this part on, but it accidentally got a little too low, so you have to push it back a little further for it to set, but still what I made. So, and then there's a little hook to hang on the wall, which would work as well. Yeah, not too bad. This is what it looks like in the box. I put green tissue paper. I put the little notes in here. You can't really see the green tissue paper now, but it's alright. I got all this in here and I put a little card down in here, but I'm going to box it up and hopefully it'll be good. So I finished the project. I started kind of late because I had stuff to do, and then I worked kind of late. I got done at like daylight or so, and then I touched up like when I woke up. But the earrings I bought, couldn't find out like he's been having issues with like his piercings getting irritated, so he has to have kind of like stainless steel and stuff like that. And these aren't, so hopefully he can still use them. I already bought them though, so he's getting them. So you can do whatever with them, but yeah. But either way, you can still use the cabinet to store stuff, but I thought I'd mention that because it happened. It's all packed up and I'm just waiting for him to like get here. I didn't tell him, obviously. He don't really do surprises, but like I'm like, oh, I'm working on an art project for someone, or just in general, and I need your like opinion on it. So yeah.